What's up, my fabulous love bug goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen, how to cook, and I'm here to bless your table again. I'm gonna show you how to make bang bang fried shrimp recipe. Fast, easy, and simple. Now, if you're here watching me for your first time, make sure to say you subscribe and then turn on your post notification settings. Why? So you will always know when I upload brand new videos. You ready for cook? Then make a cook then, not?
You don't remember where you're coming from. You don't remember where you're coming from. You don't remember where you're coming from. Rastafari, why you turn your back on your brother when him need you? You don't remember the days and when him feed you. You know when no obligation but to owe him some respect. All you need to do is just give him wine to get turn your back on your brother.
Okay, good day, let's cook. Now we have our shrimp here. This is cooked shrimp. I prefer to use uncooked shrimp, but that's why your girl up and that's where your girl are gonna make work. Now set it aside, and in another container, you're going to add one large egg. Now to the large egg, I added some milk. To the milk, I added some black pepper. To the black pepper, I added some salt. To the salt, I added some onion powder. To the onion powder, I added garlic powder. To the garlic powder, I added some paprika. Now, that is all that you need to do right here. And everything in this container is 1 teaspoon. Now, give it a good mix and make sure you beat up the egg thoroughly with the milk all together. Make sure it comes nice and smooth, and then all you have to do after you get it nice and smooth is pour it out on your shrimp. And again, you could use uncooked shrimp. I really prefer to use uncooked shrimp, but me now go to the street right now to go buy no uncooked shrimp. I have this in the freezer and I gonna use my quarantine at the house, right? So I'm gonna make this work. Now give it a good mix and make sure you get all of that good seasoning liquid covered on the shrimp and sit it aside and make it sit for about 5, 6, 7 minutes, not too much. Now in another container we're going for the breadcrumbs, and this is the breadcrumbs that I like to use when I'm making shrimp. When I'm frying shrimp like this, I like to use this kind of a breadcrumbs. As you can see the texture of it, right? Now to the breadcrumbs I added some cornstarch. Do not use flour for the recipe. This is a no-no. Make sure say you have cornstarch only as a combination with the breadcrumbs, and breadcrumbs is unseasoned breadcrumbs. Now to the breadcrumbs I added some black pepper. To the black pepper I went in with some salt. To the salt I went in with some seafood seasoning. To the seafood seasoning, onion powder. To the onion powder, garlic powder. All right, make sure you season up the thing nice, and then I added some paprika. Now give it a good mix. That's all I did right here. Not put nothing else, just give it a good mix combination. That is going to be perfect, and this is going to make my shrimp nice and crispy the way that I want it for this particular recipe. Do not add any baking powder to the mix. Now you want to go in and get your shrimp and put it into the mix, the mix, right? Now all you have to do here is make sure that your shrimp is basted properly. You don't want to overcrowd your fryer at all. So I'm going to add 12 shrimp at a time into the oil when I fry, but be sure that you get the flour mix properly, well, the cornstarch mix properly into the shrimp. Now be sure to check your oil. Go to check your oil. Your oil need to be at least 350 degrees in heat. When you check it with your wooden spoon and it's frying like this, you know the oil is perfect. Go ahead and put the shrimp in to the oil and allow it to fry for 6 minutes. Even though I'm using cooked shrimp, I still want my flour to cook properly, right? You want the crisp. So just go ahead and fry it 6 minutes, just like you would fry uncooked shrimp. 6 minutes. Take it out after 6 minutes, because if it stays in there any longer than 6 minutes, it is going to be extremely rubbery. Extremely rubbery. So go ahead and remove it after you have 6 minutes of cooking time. Now as you can see here, 6 minutes has passed and the shrimp is perfect. Nice and crispy and golden brown. And the pot is definitely not crowded. Just the way that I want it to be, not crowded. Crispy, crispy, crunchy shrimp right there. You want to go ahead and lay them on a paper towel and let it hang out and soak up some of that oil. We want to get rid of, eliminate some of them oils, alright? For sure. Now, if you're still here watching me cooking, make sure that you have subscribed to the channel. Good, don't just sit down and I watch me cooking now. Make sure you subscribe because, you know what I'm saying? Tell me where you want me to cook. Just subscribe and make sure you turn on that post notification. Right? So important. Now, before you put your next batch of shrimp, make sure you take out some of that built up from earlier because you don't want those shrimp to taste bitter just in case you had burned that before. Go ahead and add your shrimp in, and I did add 12 shrimp at a time into my pot, depending on how much shrimp you're making. But yeah, I did have 12 at a time, not to overcrowd my frying pan. And cook for 6 minutes total with the heat of 350 degrees. Now, good, if you're still here watching me cooking, make sure that you go over to my channel. Life is Juliana. The link for that channel will be listed down below. I have story time over there, all them good up thing there. Anything that comes to mind, all my vegan goodies, your recipes are over there. So make sure you subscribe. Just click the link on it, it'll take you over there. Now you see how the shrimp look? Perfect. Nice and crispy and crunchy and golden brown. Not butter brown, enough. Golden brown. Now all you have to do here is just go ahead and just remove those and set them on the paper towel and let it dry thoroughly. That is what your shrimp looks like. Yeah. You can see all that good seasoning all soaked up. Now moving right along, in another container I went in and added some mayo. If you don't want to use mayo, you could use whip as well, but I use mayo for mine, right? Now to the mayo, I want to go in and add my chirata sauce. They have all kinds of chirata sauce on the shelf, but this is the one that I chose to use because I do not like too much spice. So yeah, this worked perfect for me. I'm gonna never mention anything good, as you can see here, but as eyeball, I use my third eye and just measure up the thing them. Now I did go in with my sweet chili sauce. You cannot skip the sweet chili sauce when you're doing this recipe, but I will give you some measurements down below. Alright, so check downstairs, you're gonna see the measurements down there. I just went in and just dunked it all in there, just like you see I'm doing here. Just eyeball everything, eyeball it. And then you're going to need some soy sauce. I know for a fact though that was about a tablespoon of the soy sauce. Yeah, add it to it. And all I'm doing here is just mix it all in. You want to mix it in real good because you want it to be nice and creamy. You want to get that mayo all melted out thoroughly into the mixer. So give it a good mix. Right? Take your time and mix it in until it look like that. After it look like that, you want to go in and add the shrimp into the mix. Right? Just go pour that shrimp in, and it is smelling oh so good already. That is how easy it is to make bang bang shrimp. You could make bang bang chicken wings, bang bang chicken breasts, bang bang chicken neck, bang bang turkey, whatever bang bang you want to make. Just as long as you have the sauce right and the crispiness right, you're good to go. Everybody in my house love this recipe, and you are going to love it as well. Now, if you mind not good, if you're still here watching me cooking, don't be just watching me. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notification so you don't miss an upload. Me not stop telling you that. Me not stop telling that. Go ahead and turn on that post notification. It doesn't make a difference if you subscribe. If you subscribe, it's good. but if it post is not turned on, it's not good to turn it on. Now I'm going to go in with this. I'm going to use some flour tortillas, medium soft tacos. You could use whatever you like, but that's what I did. Well, what I did was a little thing here. In that oil that I used to fry the shrimp, I went in and just put the soft taco in the oil and allow it to fry for 60 seconds. Under 60 seconds, over 60 seconds, which is a minute, it's going to be too much. I'm just toasting it up and giving it the flavor from the shrimp that I fried in the oil. This flavor, there's a lot of flavor in that oil. So I wanted to get it on those soft taco, just like that. Put it in a plate, and I used up all of my taco, honey, because I'm feeding the multitude. In this house, we are locked down, honey. So we are eating. Like, swim again like 50 pounds since all of this are gone. But we are going to get this pretty for the table. So all I did was go in and just cut up some scallions and just pour that on it and some sesame seeds. And I was done. I was done. And yeah, I did fry some French fries. So we had French fries and soft tacos and my bang bang fried shrimp, my crispy bang bang fried shrimp, honey. This is what I did when I was eating mine though. You can have this with lettuce and tomatoes and stuff, but how I ate mine was this. I'm gonna share it with you. I got one of the soft taco, put the bang bang shrimp on it, sprinkle some cheddar cheese on this, sharp cheddar. I did add my fries, boo, and I did go in with some fresh kale. Roll it up real good, real tight, and I was digging it in. It was so good. It was so good. It's just one of them good old comfort food where you just have to try. When you try this bang bang shrimp, you are going to fall in love with it. And you could put whatever you want to put on the inside. But I'm telling you, this thing was so good. It was so, so delicious. You have to give it a try, boo. Give it a try. You will not, I'm telling you now, you will not be disappointed. Now, if you love the recipe, don't be selfish. Go ahead and share it with a friend, share it with a family member, spread it with a neighbor down the street and a neighbor across the road, and everybody you want to share it with. After you don't do that, make sure you subscribe, and then you tell me what you like to have me cooking next in my kitchen. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy.